We're going to.
Well, you guys are aware.
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome back. Like I promised you, and we promised you, it's going to be a rishi, but just know that this is the main dish. So if you have anything distracting you, please put it aside and continue later. Okay, so today, our topic today is, like I told you, One Youth, Two Skills initiative of the Soludo solution, the Soludo administration. And when we told our streaming guy, our technical guy, he said, don't confuse me. What do you mean by what is two skills? Okay, so we're going to really find out what exactly we mean by that.
Yes. And you know, one exciting thing with the Commissioner for Youth and Empowerment at the moment is that he's been involved in what concerns the youth from Asatu Youth Wing. Yes, and also even at the grassroots, he was former local government chairman and now he's Commissioner for Youth and Empowerment. So you understand what it means when it comes to issues that concern youth. And he's here with us this morning to discuss more about this very important initiative and how the Anambra can benefit from it. He is Mr. Patrick Ayamba. Good morning and welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Commissioner, I would have loved to jump into One Youth, Two Skills, please. But I would like to know what really inspired it. What inspired, because we are used to different kind of platforms and training for youth on a skill. But now we're talking about two skills. What inspired it?
Okay, well, good morning, the Anambra. The youth Anambra, I salute you. First, I want to thank Mr. Governor for being a youth-friendly governor. Indeed, Soludo is a solution to youth agenda. If you look at the manifesto of Mr. Governor and the Transition Committee report, it is clearly captured. Let me just state it just for as a top most priority in terms of a policy direction. One, he said that he will create a digital tribe, Anambra digital tribe, that will ensure that annually 10,000 youths are being given a digital skill acquisition and empowerment. Two, to create 130,000 private sector jobs annually. Three, to raise 1,000 youth millionaires annually. Four, to redefine youth empowerment, beyond immediate consumption to more productive and impactful program. So if you look at it, it's a very serious policy statement. And coming to my ministry, Ministry of Youth Development, so this mandate has been given to us for us to deliver it. And we are working hard 24/7, 24/7 to ensure that we deliver it. Looking at youth as a segment, youth has taken 65% in terms of population in every society. And of course, is a huge strength and overwhelming. So if you look at the youth strength in the society, you agree with me that any responsible government, will not hesitate to pay attention on the youth agenda. Like what Soludo is doing, coming from the baseline, where are we coming from? Before now, if you check the budget, the revised budget 2022, from 500 million to 2.5 billion. And if you look at 2 days ago, he went to the House of Assembly for a 2023 budget. Now, from 2.5 billion about 2.5 billion to 5.6 billion. So you see how serious Mr. Governor, is taking the youth agenda as topmost priority. He said that youth is the bridge to the future. Now, of course, one of the major challenges facing the government in Nigeria as a country, the issue of unemployment at a very high level, criminalities, youth restiveness. So looking at it, then you agree with me that the policy of Mr. Governor on youth agenda in creating 130,000 jobs is key.
Yes, okay.
Okay, now let's get into the details of this One Youth, Two Skills initiative and how it fits into some of these targets.
Okay.
You talked about creating 130,000 jobs annually,
Yeah.
1 million youth millionaires. How does this project...
1,000 youth millionaires.
1,000 youth millionaires. Yeah. How does it fit
annually?
How does it fit into the overall perspective or these targets? What's the structure? How is the One Youth, Two Skills designed to fit into this agenda and to fulfill it?
Okay. The methodology or the model that we have adopted to carry with this policy, we try to move a bit from what we used to do before, the very conventional way of bringing people to a hall, drawing people from all the 21 local government to Oka for empowerment training, for empowerment program. Our own strategy, we are using community-based approach.
Okay.
Community-based approach. We have adopted Igbo apprenticeship model.
Okay.
Igbo apprenticeship model, of course, I will tell you that...
that's the Igbo boy.
Imwakolo and Igbo boy.
Okay, yes.
That is Imwakolo. Of course, it has been rated as the most impactful and successful in the world today. The Igbo boy and the Imwakolo has been rated the most successful and impactful in the world today.
Yes.
And if you look at all these great men, me and you always talk about G. Ochisco, Kennedy Chukudem, Kosharis, Ibe to them. If you have a one-on-one, a discussion with them, you see their background. Or Igbo Boya and Imwakolo, coming from nothing to somewhere. So, and that is what Mr. Governor wants to go back so that we will continue to encourage that model. Now, using community-based approach, that's what we call master trainers. Those stop shops across. Of course, an Igbo man is very entrepreneurial by nature. So we have them all over. We have them in Oka here, we have them in Onitsha, in Newi, in Agwata, all over. These people who are doing well in their respective businesses, business areas, we have them. So now what we try to do is to go into partnership with them.
Okay.
In partnership with them to train our youth that we will send to them.
Okay.
In their own, because I said community-based approach. So you're not going to leave your local government to another local government. You're not going to leave Ihala to Oka just for
to learn a new skill.
To learn a skill. No. You have to be in your community. You have to be in your local government.
And learn from people who are doing well.
Yes, and learn from here. And not just, the usual method of training, bring people in a hall. But this one, just to learn that skill. But this one, not just learning a skill, but learning the business part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting exposed to the business environment. It's understanding the customers. So you're learning two things
You're
at
in
the
the
same
field.
time. The skills and the business part of it. So when now you are through, you start your business immediately. So you don't need to go again to start to start learning how to do the business. So that is the unique way, not just training, giving them the skill, but also, repackaging the activities to have two-phase. So now, using it as a model, master trainer, we call them master trainers. We have 20 different skills.
Oh, okay.
There are 20 different skills that we are embarking now. From metal fabrications, aluminum fabrications, tailoring and fashion designing, confectionaries, cinematography, livestock, agro, livestock and the value chains, in agro, family.
Industry, okay.
ICT, we have basic ICT and the advanced ICT. Solar CCTV installations, wall stand steel, tabletop cast. We have 20 of them.
Wow.
20 of them. So this is the first time, the government is taking it at a very, reasonable and large number.
Okay.
So that because it's not about what I want to give to people, but what the people want. So we try to sample it so that people will now, make their own input of what they want. So not you want to train people on tailoring and fashion designing, want to train people, bringing 5 skills to them. No, try to, because the problem is humongous. The challenge, the problem facing the society in terms of unemployment is too humongous. That's caused a lot of trouble. So now, we've seen the 20 different business areas, from this to that one.
So one person is entitled to learn 2 of these?
Yeah, one person is entitled to learn 1.
Okay.
1. Now the second part of it,
Oh, okay.
the second part of it is entrepreneurial
Okay.
skill.
Okay.
Entrepreneurial skill.
So you're not just learning the mechanical, just getting to know
the
this
practical.
skill. You're also getting, to know the practical aspect
The
of that.
theory
of
to-
the-
Yes, learning a skill as a tailor, a fashion designer.
Okay.
Now we advance you to entrepreneurial skill. Entrepreneurial skill will now repackage you to bring you up a bit,
Okay.
to meet up with the global, setting.
Okay.
So that you'll be more exposed to global competition. So that is the 2 skill. The second skill.
But both of them will go on consecutively.
Yes, after and this is the very first time. What government used to do, just empower people, give them startup. But this one, we part of our program is to give complete package, complete training and empowerment package. The entrepreneurial part of it, we arrange it for 3 months, and those people that will engage them in the entrepreneurial skills are CBN certified EDIs in the state. And this thing will be happening in the 21 local governments simultaneously.
Wow.
Simultaneously. Now, not just learning the skill, but creating a business idea, being innovative,
Okay.
being innovative, and creating a business concept. So this, when you see somebody can be a furniture making for 20 years, 30 years, and still there. And that's why everyone needs to be an entrepreneur. So whether you're a mechanic, you must be an entrepreneur for you to move from a level to another level, to advanced level.
Igbo sekwa na ụra tọọ ụtọ,
Eh.
kwube ekwu.
Okay.
Okay, so I actually said that in Igbo intentionally.
Okay.
The truth is that this initiative is not just targeted to the educated youths, it's targeted to every youth.
Yeah.
So because of that, I would like us to break it down in Igbo.
Okay.
ka ọ ga-abụ ka mmadụ ghara esi hey anakọnụ m aghọtacha oyibo kọmishọna bụ sọsọ oyibo ka ọ nọ na-asụ n'ABS so nchọ ka ịkọwara anyị ihe One Youth Two Skills initiative kedu ka a ga-esi wee mee ya n'obodo ka ọ na local government ka ọ na steeti ka ịkọwara anyị n'Igbo ka mmadụ ọ bụ na mmadụ kiricha kịta wee sị oke m ga-achọ ka nsonye ka ọ ga-esi sonye ya ka nchọ ka ịkọwara anyị n'Igbo
ekene ka na-ekene nwa obodo ABS the opportunity to be here if na gba m ndị be anyị okwu okay this initiative One Youth Two Skills bụ atụmatụ aka na-achị Anambra bụ Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo wepụtara okay ndị oyibo through his policy statement in line with the manifesto of Mr. Governor o wepụtara that na ife jimalụ ndị Igbo gboo ndị Igbo jimalụ ndị Igbo everywhere in the world bụ ịmụ aka ọlụ and ịgba boy and onye la aka rinne ọ ga anyị lotere that na in a family na-enwere ego ezu onye ọbụla asị ndị nke jee gbaa boy ka ndị nke onye nke jebe akwụkwọ but you find out that at the end of the day onye nke njebe ịgba boy agbasịkwa boy pụtazi nyela aka zụba ndị nke ọzọ na school and o mere everywhere so it's a model that today in the world na eji ama atụ everywhere that is an Igbo man for you so aka na-achị obodo bụ Ọkammụta Soludo we say no we need to go back because I was saying all these great men that we can now see is a practical something use example like Kennedy Chukwu Chisco GO Innocent Charis so many of them farine ingena afana one ingena afana otu na fa gba ikafashi we blow mmadụ now aka na-achị obodo bụ Ọkammụta Soludo see now n'ife ga-eme na nsogbu dị n'obodo na ọlụ ajụrụ we see na ga-enye one youth with 2 skills or more yes na nke izi bụ eje mụtagoro dị aka ọlụ in 20 different skills nke ịbụa ga-eji wee rapịa ọpụ ime ka not just na ị na-ịmụta aka ọlụ ịnọdụ there in one small shop o nwere mma na ịnọ o si know that the world now is na digital now the world must know that you are there. The world must know that okay, that can provide values to somewhere else. Or where say now every youth guy you want akolonabo. Can do Igbo entrepreneurship.
Kesi azuzina
afia ipuchuzi afia that you can export to obodo di iche. You can now deliver your service to obodo ọzọ dị iche iche na-abụrọzi sọsọ ndị anyị ma ọ ndị amaghị na the world kwesịrị ịma na exist so all ife ya ka a chọrọ ekpokọta ọnụ and if anyị na-eyuzu na anyị sị na nkụ dị na mba na-eyelu mba nri so na ọ bụrụzi nke ka anyị na-agbakili anyị na gọọmenti enyere ya aka asị gị bịaba n'Ọka ka akpọta ndị niile na-akụziri n'Ọka no na bụ na nwe ife ji malụ ndị akpọ comparative advantage and need assessment malụ ndị nke a na-eme ọfụma si train before na nke a so that we grow it the space the more people will come in to onye aka ọlụ
obodo niile enwekwu nnukwu mmadụ
so obodo niile enwebe nnukwu mmadụ so onye aka anyị na-agba mbọ ife anụ a
so commissioner kedu ka si eme monitoring to ensure that na onye ọbụla na-azụ ga through this process or to state governments
okay maka ndị ghost
yes anyị enwe ife anyị kpọrọ no Igbo, Close the Gap Initiative.
Okay.
Close the Gap Initiative bụ na anyị si na ụmụaka anyị gọọmenti chọrọ ka fanyela aka bụ ụmụ mmadụ na fesiro n'elu and gọọmenti emeje je ịkpọrọ ụmụaka uche ndị nwe nwa ịma so the close the gap initiative bụ ife ọpụtara obodo na aka onye ọbụla ga-adị n'ọlụ all hands must be on deck na ndị bụ ndị obodo bụ ndị isi obodo ga-esonye ịfụ na monitor na evaluate time we wait for mentoring so all of us both the PGs ndị igwe the House of Assembly members the TC chairman the youth stakeholders and other relevant stakeholders n'obodo ga-etinye anya malụ n'obodo na onye dị otu a na nso okeke n'iso o wee na-encourage fa jisi ike na onwe ebe gọọmenti medebe na anyị ga-enye tọpụ aka ịfụdat na-ebu mmadụ because ka esi emebu ya mbụ ndị ada amabu before abịasị efa ije etorise ndị mmadụ n'ọka because ndị enyi ma maka na agwọ onye gburu ada agwọ ibu oke so ndị enyi ada ama ebu eze ebe abịa je lee nye ozugbo emesi empowerment nyefa startup ị ga na-abịa na-ele akpọta ndị ga-abịa go abịa because enwere mmanụ ndị be mmanụ so now that's why we are trying to use even a bottom top approach ka esi from anyị wee gbagotebe so that ka ndị ụwa ndị agha malụ na ife dị otu a na-eme okay so ọma bụsị na gọọmenti na-agwa unu ife na-eme na unu ga na-ekwu na ife gọọmenti na-emela anyị not just government saying each time government will come and start talking each time na ife ka anyị na-eme but now the community will be part of it so it is ọmụ ifu n'ojo m na ka eke ga-esi wee monitor ifu n'ife a na-aga ndị a niile
always a wholesome process onye ọbụla
will be part of it
okay
the monitoring committee at that committee level monitoring from the agent na plan anyị you see how we design it from the monitoring begin from the first to the end. So we monitor from the beginning to the end and the evaluation. So because you must evaluate what
you've done.
The master trainers are doing. You don't just take it. So we must monitor it and evaluate what you are doing because the government needs Kenya youth standard.
Okay, onye isi mana onwe ya njobo atụmatụ amaka atụmatụ anụ ọmaka mana ọ bụ na onwe onye na-ege ntị gasị chai emesigo ka aka na-eme ka m na-esi wee sonye ọnya ka nchema kedu ka mmadụ ga-esi wee sonye ebido aka ga-esonyenwu ọnya ka nchema onye chi sonye enwe ebe ọ ga-abịa iche bịa gbaa fọm dị ya
yes anyị ebidogo ọ ga-ebido anyị kwusara dị oziọma na-ekwufe na-achị emenu through online ndị Igbo online and offline
social media
online and offline nke anyị use the community based approach the offline using the community based approach giving the information to the community leaders so that because it takes two to tango going digital it will not give us that result only. Only but I just I use for that is physical approach. Yet to get it, use it online. Link mana access wine easily through online. They can get it. So I'm a feeling now. Under 1 week, I'm at 22,781 applicants. Okay, in the Chakapa training. Training for 22,781 applicants, the trainees in these 20 different skills. Now, at the end of the day, Akanachi State Wakamuta, Chasaludo. Where should now come? Naibido, if I not pilot. Nkezi, so that. Damage.
Okay.
Damage or damage control. Then can do it from pilot with 5,000. So, 5,000. New already we have done the data collection.
Okay.
Okay.
So our data bank should have one to 2007.
So I match 5,000.
And
I had Jekwa.
Then I just want to say 5,000. If it continues, the decision continues.
So nya no bụ na onwe chọ idebanye afa kita ka onye a ga-eme ọ digo late. O
Okay,
nwebe onye a
late.
ga
Okay,
ka ọ ga-esi wee debanye afa.
No, I will we have our website and the Google,
Link. Oh, okay,
or
the
links,
Google
something
form.
like that. So we have these links.
Okay, so onye chi debanye afa kita. Ọ ga-aga online.
And the Ministry of Youth, through your
okay.
PG, you can go to your PG,
Okay,
you can go to your local government because it's community-based approach. So you go to your
PG.
Either you go to the PG, you go to the youth leadership,
Okay.
you go to the traditional leadership, you go to House of Assembly members in your constituency, you go to local government chairman, you have our faith-based youth. You can go to the church because we have their youth structure.
So, of we are the lawyers.
So community-based approach. So all these formations
Yeah.
is linked to us. So it gets is the link, the Ministry of Youth. So they can like PG them. They are submitting their youth. Their youth bodies. We have a whole lot of them. The Asatu, Ohaneze, Youth Council of Nigeria, faith-based
Organizations,
So also all these
Youth leader.
must say there are structures at the local government at the community level. So through them, so you can get linked to through a hard copy or online.
Ọ nwekwa na onye si achọghị m ịmụta mana achọrọ m ịkụzi nkụzi. Now I want to be part of the master trainers. Ọkwa youth a ka ọ ga-agakwuru ka ọ ga-abịazi na ministry.
The Ministry of Youth. They have views. We need them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We need them.
Oh, okay. Nya na ọ bụ na onwe nke iji.
One that can experience because it's not just everybody.
Oh, okay.
Experience that can transfer that knowledge, through standard, means, not just just start coming immediately.
Oh, okay, mana echefukwu m ịjụ qualification. Ke qualification for onye chọ ịmụta na qualification for onye chọ ịkụzi.
No, like the data we have collected, both graduates, undergraduate, artisans.
Just ọ bụ na ịchọ ịmụta.
It's whether you graduate,
Any age.
From 18 to 45.
Okay.
From 18 to 45 years. Yeah.
Then onye chi ịkụzi. Ọ bụ ihe m ji ajụrụ nke onye chi ịkụzi a bụ ịma na isi na-enwe tailoring and fashion designing. Ọ nwere ike mmadụ enwe sọsọ full sewing machine, nwee obere shop, ọ dị enwe custom osike ya bịa.
One machine, ị need ka ị bịa sị ekweke
Give me entrepreneur.
Kenyere ya aka. So standard, the government is looking at the standard.
Okay. Of ihe inwe.
No, the standard training. It's not just training.
Finally, Commissioner Makogi, these who are here for this first 5,000 batch, how many months can have the training?
We have 2 categories.
Okay.
We have one of 6 months.
Okay.
I have one of 8 months.
Okay.
Like that's now. Now, if you go maintain a room, about 3 weeks.
3 weeks, yes.
And they cannot give you anything. And that's why these people just go and say that thing.
Because they didn't learn.
Because like you said, have been in youth activism for many years. Okay, from 2010, so I've been following up government programs on youth empowerment. So I've seen what we have done so far.
Honorable Commissioner, I pray that time will allow us, maybe
Have
in
a part
future,
two.
you come again. I
Okay.
continue with this discussion because since you said it's ongoing, we'll continue to talk about it.
Okay.
So that more people will be part of it. Man, at time, was I got for that today.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick Agamba, the Honorable Commissioner for Youth Development in Anambra State. It's been nice having you this morning.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so you heard it. If you have any question, you can key in by asking your community leader, or maybe you can just come to the Ministry of Youth and Empowerment. All right now we'll move over to our breakfast desk for the breakfast news.
Stay with us.
been a topic of discussion for a very long time. Welcome to another edition of Street Talker segment on ABS Television. Today we are here at the streets of Aroma to find out from the residents what they think the federal government or the state government can do to make the youth self-reliant at this present time. My name is Ogechukwu Azubike. Follow me and let's go to the streets and find out from them.
Empowering the youth. When you view the youth from this perspective, you think that they are not, they don't have things upstairs, or they don't have things they want to do. Many of the youths, they are capable upstairs in terms of brain or what to do, but they lack the capital, to start up whatever thing they want to do. So if governments can, to some extent support the youth capital-wise, I know that there are so many youths there with so many ideas of what to do to become somebody, to become wealthy and self-reliant. So capital is one of them. And another thing is security. There are so many youths that have what to do. They have the capital because most times what they want to do don't require much capital to start off with. But their fear most times is security. When you start up something and the thing is not secured, you don't trust the environment you are starting up something. So when you are trying from your own side to make yourself self-reliant, but you are not thriving in a secured environment, you discover that you are going nowhere. So to exempt government totally from this struggle is not going to be easy, because even when we strive on our own, gathering one or two things to put yourself together, discover that you still need a secure environment to thrive.
I would like to comment on one aspect of it, because some of the youth are unemployed. So let them create work for the youth and support the farming work, because some people that are graduates, some people are riding Okada, while some are taxi driver. Some are into farming work, but no one could help them. So government should create work for them. That's the only thing I can say. Some of the youth are into farming, so government should help them out. That's the only thing I can say for now.
From my own perspective, understanding, if the federal government and state government can create job opportunity most, because you can see in Nigeria, 70% of youth is not doing anything. Mostly graduates. Most of them is walking around the streets because of unemployment. For my own assumption, I want federal government to create job opportunity for youth to work and be doing something tangible.
Actually, I believe in youth empowerment. The government can fish out ways to financially empower the youth. Let government, state government or federal government, let them devise avenues of dishing out loans or grants to the youth. We are talking about grant. It's not the one that maybe some persons will siphon the money from elsewhere. Let them make sure that this money gets to the youth. Let them make sure that it enters the hands of the youth. And when it enters their hand, and the government should supervise it, honestly monitor it. And when they do that, I believe that youth will go into production and make out something very good. In Nigeria now, you are talking about people that are over 250 million. And from what I know, we cannot do anything without the government. Government must do something. Although the youths can equally bring out ideas on what they want to do, because the first thing is to bring out idea on what you want to do. Then the second thing is the money. So if you give somebody that doesn't have idea money, you see that the person will lavish the money. So what I'm trying to say is that the youth should do their part by bringing out ideas, something that is very good, that will generate employment.
First of all, I think the basic education is very, very necessary, because I think this our country is, I think they are lacking behind in education, and also to make education affordable for both the poor and the rich. I think this is the best and the most essential something you can do for the youth who are interested in education, because education is very, very necessary in this country. Provide, I think, job opportunities. I think the job opportunity will help very a lot. And also, our advice also for we used to at least get something to, like maybe be an entrepreneur or learn their skills. I think it will help, so that it's not based on government for everything, but also they should at least help the youth in providing all these things. At least it can be easy for them to acquire. Maybe after education or anything, they can be able to fix something or lay their hands on something afterwards. My last word for you, my fellow youth, are don't lose hope, don't give up. In anything you do in life, just focus, hustle, and also put God first. I think. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are back from the streets. The residents believe the federal government and the state government should invest more money in education, granting loans to young entrepreneurs and creating more employment for the youth. We've come to the end of the Street Talker segment on ABS television. Remember that my name is Okechukwu Azubike. Let's now go back to the studio to Oluchi and David.